Hello, hello. It's ornament time. What's going on? Good evening. Gonna glitter some ornaments real fast. Yay! I'm glad you guys are liking them. Hopefully that didn't screw up my live stream. Can you guys still hear me? Look how pretty. Okay, cool. Yeah, I got a FaceTime. It came through on my watch. So I didn't know if it was gonna mess with my phone. Such a pretty one. Happy Friday Eve. Thank you, thank you. So we've got 8 ornaments to glitter. We'll finish the 2 that we were working on last time, and then probably paint some more. You guys ready for the the live grab bag thing for DGH on Sunday? Those are always a lot of fun. Yes, you guys are all starting to get your anniversary stuff. I'm excited. This one is such a pretty teal. Oh my gosh. Oh yes, so happy. Yay. Yeah, it's a really pretty teal. So grab bags are they're like mystery bags, Carol. So she has like a few already on her website. But then night of she'll open up more listings, and basically depending on the bag you get, the price you get a bunch of like glitter and stuff. So if you don't really know what colors that you want, the grab bags are great because they're random to an extent. Sometimes she does themes with each bag. But it's kind of like the mystery ornament sale except with glitter. This one is called Ohana, like from the Stitch movies. This one's called Old Wives' Tale. I think we're gonna do a bunch of like fine glitters tonight because I don't have many with fine. Yeah. So I drip these probably around like 8:15, 8:30-ish. So that they are ready for us to glitter right away. It's just a really pretty, like royal blue metallic. Oh, it's such a good one. Yeah, you can't go wrong with it. Down Glitter Holler, my glitter dealer. So if you guys are interested in grabbing some grab bags, you can grab the first few of them right now, but she'll have more later. So if you miss out, or you don't see the number, if you buy based on the your favorite numbers, night of she'll have more. So I'm using high gloss right now because I still have some. So I couldn't find my little mixture of I made a mixture of um triple thick and like a flow medium, and that works really nice. I just don't know where it went. The blue is called Old Wives' Tale. Oh, of course I picked a color that doesn't exist anymore. Sorry. Sam, how are you feeling? Yeah, Old Wives' Tale is this one right here. And this one is Ohana. This is Old Wives' Tale. Trying to keep like non-Christmassy colors for now. I mean, I guess we could do Christmas, but I'm trying to keep it from that right now. It'll take 2 weeks for you to do your MRI. Ugh, gosh. Oh, me too. I know. I was just on the FaceTime with Paula talking about it before I went live tonight. It's gonna be a good time. Of course, because why won't it be easy, you know? I swear, medical stuff, they just take their sweet frickin' time. Let's see here. I don't know, you know, there's so many colors to choose from. That one is Magic Mike. It's one of her most popular ones, and honestly, I don't I don't blame it because it's such a great one. Let's see. I think I definitely need to organize my glitter a little better than what it is right now. Should we do like a hot pink? No, we already did a hot pink. Let's do, I don't think I've done one with this yet. Your dog had surgery today. Oh no. Hello. We're just glittering some ornaments real fast before we finish the two that we didn't finish on Tuesday. I'm feeling very springy with this color. This one's very springy.
Control vendor contract negotiations and always secure the most competitive price with SpendBrain.
Let's do, oh, this one might be pretty. Well, I'm hoping by the end of this month. We'll see. They gave me a 2 week turnaround time and then 2 weeks shipping is what they said. So, I'm hoping it's, you know, by the end of the month. I haven't gotten tracking yet though. Ooh, this one's fun. This one reminds me of like cotton candy. Aw, poor Bubba. That one's so pretty. That one is called Twinkle Toes. All right, one more. One more. Let's see. What should we do? What should we do? Hmm. You know, I have so much glitter, but can never like decide which one I want to do. Let's do. Oh yeah. Let's do another purple. And we'll do this one. Well, then they better treat her right then, right? I mean, she wasn't at fault, so I don't know why they should be giving her trouble anyways. Yeah. A Monday for a Thursday. I feel that. All right, so now here comes the boring part. I gotta pour all my Duraclear back into the container. Oh, good. That's good. Gotta reuse the good stuff, actually. One sec. I typically don't do this, but since this is harder and harder to find, I want to make sure I get most of it. This is the stuff I don't have time for, but I don't want to waste it. Yeah, I did. So I got a few bottles from that Pinecraft ink place, but they didn't have much left. I think I either got 2 bottles or 3 bottles. I tried to get more, but then they said they didn't have any left. Whoops. So I could only get a couple. I mean, Deco Art still sells it, but it's just $12.99 instead of like $8, 7, $8 like we're used to paying for it. So unless you're placing an order directly with Deco Art for something, it's probably, I don't know, it's kind of hard to justify spending that money on this. I mean, it is liquid gold and it does work better than any other ornament stuff, but still. I wish it was more accessible because the gloss is different. It's not as good in terms of like glitter sticking. And that's not like the original purpose of this. It's a varnish, but it just works really well for glitter ornaments. Tomorrow's Friday the 13th. I think my birthday was on Friday the 13th. Was it last year? I think. Yeah, rain and then snow. Sheesh. It's gonna get real cold here. I mean, it's already starting to get pretty chilly. I don't know if we'll get snow, but we might. I won't be surprised. I know. That's why you gotta spend 50 to get free shipping. So add some extra bottles of paint to your cart or something. This is why I don't do this. I just can't stand doing this. It's already lunchtime in Australia. What are you having for lunch? Anything good? Oh, I missed. I missed. It's fine. It's fine. Wow. Ooh, pizza. I had that for lunch today. I think so. Yeah, I think I was pretty sure that my birthday was on Friday last year. Yeah. All right. That was the last one. Let me clean up the edge a little bit. I haven't, but you know what? I just saw a video about it. I thought it was pretty neat. I don't know what I would use it for. Okay. It was good. I did uh I did a 2 week painting for VIP. I finished it yesterday. So now I just have to plan the rest of the 2 weeks that are left. Well, it was. I think the short one, the shallow one is still in stock, but the deep one sold out very fast. So this is going to be one of the 2 week projects for next month's VIP. I know Mother's Day isn't next month, but I'm channeling Mother's Day-ish with this design. I thought it was very pretty. And the colors are fun and just, so this we'll be doing this in April. Yeah. Okay, my tool holder is a little bit of a mess. Something you should know about me is that I don't always put things back in the right area, so it's definitely not perfect. So there is that back section here. That's for like your PSM and, this tool, whatever. You can push that up against the wall. There are holes here. Your dowels are supposed to live here, and your ballpoints are supposed to live here. To be completely honest, because I'm not used to that, I just keep putting them in this compartment because that's where I have all my extra dowel tools. So, I'll put them back where they're supposed to be eventually. Extra ballpoint tools, I've just put some of my tweezers just in between. The middle section on the deep stand is more shallow than these two areas. So I've been using this for like my most used number one or number two 3D tools that I use a lot. You could also put Q-tips in here. Um, and then there's pens and pencils and stuff here. My swoosh tools, you know, my X-Actos, and then on the side, which you know, so see, that's not supposed to go there. So there are two shallow compartments on the side. This one, well, it doesn't really matter, but this one, you can put all of your like little your little stencils. And then here is where you can put the color palette cards. Blank ones. Right now, mine are all like, full, but technically the blank ones would go there, or maybe ones that you reach for the most. So yeah, this is the deep one, and I'll show you the shallow one, which I don't have anything in it because I don't have room for both of them on my desk. So I'm using the deep one. So the shallow one is basically set up the same way with the PSM area, the dowels and the dotting tools. There's an extra one you could put a pen or like a watercolor pencil here. And then these are all shallow. Okay, they're the same depth. So you could use all of this for your most used 3D tools. You could do Q-tips here and glue sticks, I don't know, but this one is all like it's not as deep. So if you were to put like, your regular tools here and pens here, like it's not really made for that. The deep one is more for that. I mean, you could obviously put those here, if that's all the ones that you're using, then fine. But if you have extras like I do, it might not work out as well. So Dory was wanting to do a tool holder. I had one specifically that I wanted to kind of introduce. So her and I put our heads together and we, made this beautiful thing. But just like the other one, it has the two side compartments, and that one, it's just the only difference is that it's 2 inches shorter. So yeah. So I'm really excited about that. So those take a ton of filament and a ton of time to print. So, we'll restock as we can, but you can only restock so fast. So, and they're kind of hefty to send all in one big box. So she's just sending some as I get new ones. Yeah, I got my other one soaking wet last night. I forgot to take it off when I went into the shower. Eventually I remembered, but it was already super wet, so this was just the second one that came in the pack. I'm a little frustrated though because this size is the small medium, and I mean, like, it's not super tight, but it's tight. So I ordered more. I got the medium large, and it's way too big. So I'm like in between sizes, and it's whatever. It's fine, but kind of annoying. Oh yeah, I mean, they're both great. If I had room on my desk for both, I would totally use one for like Q-tips and all of the tools, and then the other one for like pens, dotting tools, dowels, all that stuff. But I don't have room. So here are the two ornaments that we didn't finish. These are the two that we did finish. They're all varnished up. I think that one is just so cute. Yes, in fact, I actually have 3 more prototypes that I got today. I haven't swatched them yet. So here's the new version. Hold on, where are my swatch card? I don't know if they're in here. I can't show my swatch cards to you guys right now because it's got the secret tools in here and not everybody has received them yet. So hold on. Where the heck did I put them? They must be here somewhere. Just gone for now. But anyways, there are some new tools coming out. Oh, they're right here. Okay, so we've got the spring set number 1. We've got 2 spring sets, and these sets these have been given the go, so she's working on them now. So these are the next 2 sets coming out. So there's those ones. And then we were playing around with this set. So I had that one originally, but after she sent the box to me, they changed it. They added that little piece here. So it'll have a little, that's a lotus. And then she's also these ones. This one is the middle finger. And this one is I love you. So I don't know if that's going to go in this set or not, or if she was just sending them for funsies. And then this set we're still playing around with. We think it's fun to have like this one you can make waves with, but we're still playing around with that one. So, but these are the 2 sets that are coming out next. So that's all that's in here mostly. There's a couple that, obviously aren't, like the sun and stuff, but yeah. So it's gonna be fun. Oh wait, before we get started, I got some happy mail today. I didn't reach out personally because I was hoping that maybe you guys are in here. So I got 2 happy mail packages. So Martha S, are you in here? Martha. Martha sent me some Zots and a Hobby Lobby gift card for my 5-year anniversary. She's so sweet. She sent me like a whole cute little card. Um, Look how cute this card is. So cute, and she even dotted it. Isn't that so cute? Oh, wait, why did I say Martha S? Martha C. Sorry. There you go. Yee. And then the other package, thank you so much, is from Vicky Johnson. Vicky sent me this little guy and some papes. And this is probably my favorite part of it. She sent me an apron. This apron is so nice. I love like this is the kind when I'm talking about how I don't like canvas aprons and I wish that they were softer. This is the kind of apron that I'm talking about. Do you I know you said that you used to you used to have these from like the past, but like can we order these in different colors? Like is there a like can I order these in different colors? Because these are so freaking nice. Oh, darn it. I wish it did come. Man. But yeah, I got some happy mail and it was so, so sweet. Oh, they're from Amazon? Oh, cool. Because I want to do some Dot Fam aprons, but I just can't find a good apron? So thank you so much. All right, so let's finish these ones. We'll start with the ladybugs. How about that? Yeah, they're very nice. They're very nice. I don't know, do they have a brand on it? I've been wanting to do dot fam aprons for a while, but I'm just picky about no, there's no brand on it. But it's got like pockets and everything too. Like you don't have to break these in. It's so nice. I can't wait. I know. I was thinking about making some this is my painting shirts for the dot fam meetup. That'd be so cute. Good night, Sam. Thanks for stopping by. It was good to see you. I don't know. It doesn't feel like cotton. It probably does have some polyester in it. I don't know. It doesn't have any like writing or tags on it. I gotta make more liquid diamonds soon. I'm gonna lose out. Well, if you can't, no worries. You know where to find us. What is that? Oh, that's just a reflection. I honestly, I used to have an apron from Resin Rockers, but it was thick, and I know that you have to break them in, like it was very thick canvas, but I just couldn't do it. I don't know. The feeling of it was really getting to me. Oh, thank you. Can you guys hear the music this time, or is it still silent? Oh, Scott says it's too loud. I'll have to turn it down. Still silent. What the heck? I wonder why. Sometimes you guys can hear my music and sometimes you guys can't. Yay! Once more people get the tools in, because I'm still, I still want to keep it a secret for those who wanted it to be a secret. I'll show you guys the one of the ones you guys might have been like, it's funny. It's the smallest one in the one set. Okay, nobody say what it is, but if you got the set, the anniversary set, you know which one I'm talking about. Um, there's something else you can make with it, and I'll show you guys. It's actually pretty cute. So it's not a pointless tool. It's a funny tool, but you can make something else with it. So liquid diamond is not a real product. It's just something that I call it. It is Duraclear High Gloss with the silver reflections holographic pigment powder from Resin Rockers mixed in. So it's my magic liquid mix that I like to usually put on the back of my painting so that it's not just boring black, it's just sparkly. So, what are you wondering what it is? Wait. I mean, yeah. That's a good that's this one right here? Oh. Um, so I'll have to show it to you guys later. I promise I'll show you guys how you can use it, but I don't want to ruin it for people who haven't gotten it yet. Um, but it's an ode to Mr. CEO Kitty if you haven't figured it out, but there is another way you can use it. Yeah, he can be, or he can hold pens, or, like, he could probably even, like, hold up the color palette card in the background. I got it in my Happy Mail today. Right, yeah, no, I didn't wanna show that one 'cause, like, 1, people would be like, "Huh?" But it is quite funny if you think about it. But there is actually use for it, I promise. Mhm, exactly, yep. Yep. Yes. I tried it and I was like, "Oh, that's so cute." Exactly, that's exactly what I was gonna tell you to do. They're so fun. Not yet. I talked to Dory about it yesterday, though. They're coming, I promise. I have a list of you guys to reach out to first. They're so funny. You'll probably giggle at it. But Jamie, I was actually cleaning, rearranging today, and I swear I had an extra set. Not an extra set, but, like, I swear, like, I put a set somewhere, like, in a box, and I couldn't find it. Well, I found it today. So your package is going out tomorrow. So, I found it. Now we don't have to wait, which is good. I know, and you guys were waiting for that set, so, I mean, don't say I didn't say that you weren't, because you definitely were. Yeah, right? Oh, I love it. That's probably how I'll use it into the future. But trust me, I can't wait till I can, like, show you guys officially the sets. I don't know why I didn't do the center dot first. It's Yay, I'm glad. Um, so I will be posting a few, like, of the wood ornaments soon. Unfortunately, fortunately, I don't know. The Highland cow one has a little bit of a present on the inside, and I didn't notice it. Toby sends his love in that ornament, and there's nothing I can do about it. It's really not that noticeable, but I'm probably gonna discount it a little bit. Let me show you. I know. Yes, you do. Maybe I'll show it if I can remember where I put it. What the heck? I'm still on TikTok. I'm just not on TikTok on Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's all. I'm still there. So these are the final 3 that needed their resin coat, and everything's perfect except the cow. I mean, the resin coat is perfect, but I don't know if you guys will be able to see it on here. But do you see a little surprise somewhere from Mr. CEO? Hold on, maybe I should just zoom in. Literally, there's just a nice piece of his hair. He left a little present, so there's nothing I can do about that. That's just gonna be there, because it's already a second coat, so whoever whoever wants it, you'll just have a little piece of Toby Cat with him. So, and then we have the look how cool that is. We've got the rainbow paw print and we've got the orange kitty paw print. I don't know how it happened, but it happened. So he signed that one. Little bit of Toby glitter. Most of the time, I can avoid getting a piece of cat hair in art, but every once in a while it happens. Oh, yeah. Hi, Nance. Uh, so no, actually, this one I believe I did. Mm, I think this was Sunstone. And then this actually was one of my extreme glitters that it's called rose gold, but I don't know, it's a discontinued one. Okay, Paula, it's yours. But yeah, so I'll be trying to get those posted tomorrow. The cat paw and the paw print, the rainbow paw print. Um, or maybe Saturday. I'm technically off most of the day tomorrow, and I'm sure Scott and I have things to do, but we'll see. It is, isn't it? I was kind of let down with that sparkly paint though, because I was thinking I was getting a discontinued color that I like got lucky and found it online. No, it actually pretty much is the dupe for the champagne extreme glitter that sometimes is more orange. Sometimes I don't know, sometimes it's like that. But it's a dupe for that, so oh well. Oh, I wonder. But everything's okay now? Hey, Nikki. Yeah, so, I mean, I guess it's fine that I have it because, the other one that I had, I ran out of and, didn't repurchase it on purpose because 1, I didn't really like it that much, and 2, you can't always get it because it's not technically supposed to be that way. So, when I swatched it, I was like, "Wait a minute, I've already used this color." Oh, interesting. Yeah, sometimes that happens to me too. I'll be like, "Why?" Remember, I was like, "Why isn't anybody talking to me?" And like 5 minutes later, I realized that the whole live wasn't scrolling and I was just sitting there talking to myself. Aw, Paula, thank you. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. So my next question, Paula, is do you want me to send everything or you want me to just hold on to it till you come to Pittsburgh? Because you have the pigments and then that, right? I think that's what it is. No, you're not the only one. Not the only one. All right, I think this one's done. Oh, you know what? We need to add some extreme glitter to the white. It's a little boring. Okay, sounds good. We'll just make this white sparkly. Oops. Hello, hello. Thanks. I know. I thought that it did until recently. And I've been saying like I need to get better at reading the comments and then responding after I read it so that people who are watching on replay know what's going on, but I haven't done that for 5 years, so it's kinda hard to get used to that. Right? I know, you're gonna have so much stuff. Hello, hello. All right, so for this one, we left this on Tuesday, obviously needing top dots, but not knowing if I wanted to add anything here. We're gonna glue a bee on it somewhere, but that'll be at the end. Hey, Wanda. Yeah, a long sleeve apron for sure. I just roll my sleeves up. Always constantly rolling my sleeves up. Like I can't just sit with a long sleeve shirt on.
Asked by pet owners best quality foods to feed. I believe that spot tango is one of those great options, and I even feed it to my own dog. Unlike traditional kibble, which is cooked at high temperatures, which can be destructive to the nutrients, spot tango is cooked at a low temperature to maintain.
Oh, really? Yeah, maybe it's a setting. Maybe you can see the chat. Well, you know what? Because actually I've watched live replays before on here just when I'm listening to music. And sometimes they do it as a live originally and you can see the comments.
I've personally seen on kibble help picky eaters, pets with allergies, and my senior pet have
A
been
dove.
eating it.
Oh, from the Faith set?
50% off your first order.
Yeah, I don't know.
I canceled all my delivery subscriptions and upgraded to cooking, and it's totally
Thanks. That's one of the new ones in the next sets coming out. She really is, I know. She really is. What?
so I can have signature grilled spicy super Varnish and Chef Mark Forgiani's incredible rigatoni with mushroom bolognese for dinner, and all at 50% off. Click now. And if my health goals are the app to easily filter through dietary options like vegan, keto, and even high protein.
Ooh, congratulations. That is exciting. That's really exciting. What color did I use with that? Was it this color? Maybe we'll just, let's see. That's good though. Not being poor is definitely a good thing. So we actually didn't do a side profile. We did a full butterfly, but it's like line work. Oh, hold on. Speaking of dotting tools, you guys asked about it earlier. My person actually just sent me an email to confirm the print. So let me log on my computer really fast and look at everything and make sure everything's good so that we can get the production going. Please hold. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, look. Guys, look. Love it. They are ornaments, yeah. I'm second guessing something really fast, so hold on, let me just double check. Don't you just hate that? Where am I featured? Featured posts. Oh, lots of chats are up. I gotta close these out. Okay, yeah, perfect, perfect. Yep, 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 yep. I just asked her to send me a whole set though, so I can just double check the numbers before she prints it all. All right, let's see. Maybe that's all it needed was like a little swoosh or something. So the branded dotting tools, um, they are going to correspond, the colors are gonna correspond with like these typical tools. So if you don't have them, it's okay. You don't need to have my branded tools to follow along with my tutorials. I specifically color coded them and sized them to basically match the ones that people might already have. So like for example, um don't judge me and my dirty tools because I'm just going to be getting new tools eventually. So just letting them be here, okay? So we're used to these tools, right? So there's gonna be a green one, a blue one, a white one, like a pinkish one, and like a yellowy one. So you'll be able to tell them apart. The yellow one, I have two of them. Some of them have the little pointy and some of them have the ball, but they should be the same size. But oh, does mine? Mine has the ball, I believe. I think mine has the ball. I didn't have the option for the point. Let me see. So it'll be 1 millimeter, and then the pink one is 0.8. So yeah. All right. So we'll let this dry. We'll add some more sparkles, and then that'll be done. So now we can start some new ones. Well, they shouldn't. I guess we'll see together. Do you have ones from other people? I know, it's so exciting. Yeah, I stopped paying attention to that as much. Like I used to really always do the pointy orangey yellow one, but I found that half the time when I ordered them from a supplier, even though the image had it, they didn't come that way. So, thank you. Thank you. Well, hopefully these don't. They said that they are like a good quality print, so we'll see. You want to do the teal? Okay, we'll do the teal. Where's my gauge? I'm excited though. I've been talking about getting these for years and I haven't until now. So hopefully they're everything we are expecting. Well, I don't know. I guess that's a good question. They said they shouldn't rub off. So I'm trusting them and hopefully they aren't lying to me. So, I could have chosen that, Terry, but I didn't. For the main reason was because I want to keep them matching the regular tools, and that's a set of 5. And if I wanted to add an extra tool, it would have been like an extra like dollar or so, which was kind of annoying. So I didn't. I chose not to. Oh wait, that one has a dent. I don't know if I can pop that one out. No, poop. I didn't know that. All right, royal blue it is. Oh, I'm not done drawing my guidelines yet. But I have a little issue, Jamie. Since I put all of my stuff away for the season, a couple months ago, I can't find the rest of my I have 1 black holder, and I think I have, like, 4 of them, can't find them. They're here somewhere, I just didn't look, before I did these on Tuesday, and of course, I didn't look, today either, so we're gonna have to just wing it. But I do have 1 black holder left. No, nope. The only the only stuff in the dishwasher are like big completed art pieces from a while ago or partially completed art pieces. But no, really, I should probably change what I put in the dishwasher. Um, and no, I think those ones were already dented. Because they're not that hard to get into the tool holder or into the holder. So that you want them to be snug so they don't move around. Um, But sometimes Michaels, since these are like big batch ones, you get discrepancies where sometimes they just like melt, which let me look. Before I start painting these, I wasn't really paying attention. Let's see. Sometimes like there's usually like a couple in every batch that have like a dent, and I try to catch them before I glitter, but sometimes I don't. But if they did dent, you can usually pop them out. Like if I dented it, you can usually pop them out. Oh, look, see, there's one. And I haven't even put it in the holder yet. Sadly, this just must be something with the batch. It happens sometimes. Sometimes they like melt if they are kept somewhere warm. And like before I get like they get them into the store wherever they get them from, maybe they melt. So, yeah. Sometimes they just got a cute little dimple. But if you do accidentally like pop it in, you can always pop it out. But that'll happen with any of the holders if you press too hard. Okay, now we can switch to the other holder since but, like, this one's kinda the same way, you know? You don't want them to move around on you, you just gotta be careful. Yeah, thankfully, I got them on clearance, I got them for a pretty good price. Oh, they're finally doing 80%? Wow, that's actually great. Cause mine I mean, I bought all of them, but my store, like, had everything at 70% off for, like I mean, they might have changed it now, I haven't been there in a couple weeks, but, um, none of the stores around me have any left. I had someone tell me that one of their entire packs that they ordered online one year, all of them had those, like, dents in them, like, they had to have, like, melted somewhere. Yeah, I was the last time I was there, I was like, they need to discount their stuff further because like, nobody's buying it, like, for a reason, obviously. Yes, there are 2 sets of 3D tools coming out soon, these 2. And then I have, branded dotting tools that are in the works at the moment. I'm just, approving proofs. Oh, did they? Wow. Yeah, mine they had left over, they had, like, the gem-shaped ones and, like, the normal, like, ball ones, and, yeah. So do, do, do. Well, I guess I could do a normal one, I suppose. It'll take some dry time though, so just be aware of that. We'll just do it on the back of this. So there's a couple ways you can use this tool. Um, where's my oh, here it is. So, this one, obviously, with all of the tools that have like the line work, you want to try not to over dip, right? Because you could get like a bubble of paint in the holes. But if you do dip a little further and you kind of do it on purpose, like you kind of have to try to do it. Sometimes you can like catch air in it, but anyways, you could do it to the point where it fills it on its own, but like you can't, that's not always a surefire thing. And sometimes the wings will do it, but you can leave them as is and kind of cut. Where's my water cup? I don't want this to dry up. Hold on. 1 second. You can leave these as their own, but I actually like coloring them in because I feel like it's just cuter that way. I don't know. So what I personally would probably do, if I didn't want to take the time to like individually color it, which typically I don't, I would probably color in the wings white and add sparkles. And then, I would let this dry, and then I would probably go over it with either white, not white. I was gonna say either yellow or black, but I would say probably yellow, and I would color over it, and then I would take after it dried again, I would take, a small tool, and I would do a couple stripes, and then I'd probably wanna add little antennas because, I feel like it's cuter that way. And you could add a little dot here if you wanted to as well and connect the body. These tools are kind of made for you to kind of do your own thing. And then you can also make this into a little lightning bug. But you do have to layer them if you want to color them in. Just kind of like these where I kind of did them in black and then added my own little pieces to it. Nope. I'll peel them out eventually. I'm just like, ain't nobody got time for that, you know? So what are we gonna do on this one? We gotta number it first. So this is number 140, 150. 150. Where's my white marker? Is what handmade? These ornaments? Yeah, they're painted. Hmm, beautiful. Yeah, I'll just remind me to come back to it and then we'll go from there. I think we're gonna keep it blues on this one. Ooh, we gotta mix that up. Hold on. So we've got 4 ornaments done out of the 5 pretty much that we need to get done this week. I know. Well, hey, at least she's gonna have an extra suitcase because she's bringing stuff here. You taught me everything. Yep, that's right. You guys sure did. Oh yeah, that would be pretty. I kind of want to utilize the new tools if I can, just to play around with them. Nautical is a good idea. But I might continue with like the spring feel, or maybe I'll do, I don't know. I'm not really sure. I want to play around with them a little bit more. Bless you. Right? Buttholes. Oh, that is a fun idea. Hmm. Hmm. Or um like not a steering wheel, you know what I mean? Whatever those are called. That would be cute. Yeah, because you know how much I struggled painting a gnome last year? All good ideas. Like, what is it called? The thing that they steer with? I'm blanking right now. It's like round, it's got the little spokes coming off of it. You know what I mean, don't you? Oh man, those were good times. Sometimes you still get that, but not as much. I don't know if people just know not to come in and screw with it, but some people, they come in and they don't last long. The helm. Oh, so it is a wheel. Yeah, that would be cool. Oh, I'd have to think about that for a second. Why did I think it was something with more of a term than that? Oh, right. I think she'll be able to check her bag, but who knows? Oh, see, I thought it had a whole different name. Yeah, well, she definitely can't go to Hobby Lobby without us. Like, that's a big fat no for sure. Like, there's just it's not happening. Let's see here. I guess we don't have to use these tools, but I really wanted to. I wonder if I could. I wonder. You know what? Bear with me for just a second. I don't know if this is gonna work. Because this is a curved surface, and I'm still playing with these tools, and we don't even know if. I mean, this set hasn't even been set in stone yet, but I think it goes this way. I don't even know if it's gonna fit. Maybe it will fit. I don't know. So let's do. We might not have the space for it. I might just be trying something a little early. I don't know if I can make this go around in a circle. The idea was there, but I don't know if that'll actually happen. We can try it. Yeah, because this is going to keep going a little weird. Definitely more for a straight. Definitely more for a straight pattern, going in less of a tight circle, but maybe we can make it work. We'll just touch it up a little bit. I don't know. Trying to kind of match it up without it like, kind of going up in the air too much. We'll have to touch this up for sure. Probably add some dots, maybe scrape some stuff away. Yeah, I think it wasn't probably yeah, it's not a smart choice to do it on something this small because look. Poop. All right, well, the idea is cool and it probably will work if I had more space, but I don't, so we're not going to do that. but it's cool. That is a cool thing. I don't have the space for it though. I tried. Okay, now we're just gonna annoyingly wipe this off. Is tonight gonna be the night of the ornaments where we're just gonna putz around? Yeah, maybe do it a little further out. Where's my silicone wiping tool? I mean, there's this one, but it's kind of old. All right, well, let's, I guess, clear off this one. This was the most recent one. We'll have to work this way. No, so we're playing around with some tool ideas. This one is in a set that has not come out yet. It's not finished. We're still kind of playing around. I know I was hopeful, but alas, no way. We were playing around with like elements, like some like kind of Greek shaped elements, like swirly things. And this like curly wavy tool was one of them, which I think is going to be a keeper for sure. But we're still kind of playing around, even if we don't do that set, but maybe we do a nautical set, maybe it'll go in that. Like I don't know. Um, but this is pretty common for me and Dory where we'll kind of think about things and she'll do some mock-ups of certain tools and then maybe the set comes together really fast or maybe it's something that we just kind of keep on the back burner for a while until we have a set that we're like, yeah, that'll go in it, like, you know. So that's one of those. It's not ready yet. All right, so we got off what we could with the wiper, and now we're just going in with water carefully. Um, I'm gonna wipe off the majority of my guidelines, but I'm trying not to get these dots that I already have on here, but we might just be better off just starting over. But we'll see. We'll give it a chance. Sometimes it's easier to start over than it is to just wipe things away. And more often than not, I know better than to just randomly try something like this, but I just felt like it. Pointy Q-tips for the win. So I'm gonna get the majority of this off, and then I'm gonna take, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm gonna take the end of this tool and scrape off the last bits eventually. Or I'm just gonna say screw it, and we'll just wipe the whole thing off and start over. We're not that far. We're not that far. It won't be, you know, too sad. It did look really cool. Yeah, it's just a shame it didn't work out perfectly, but that's how we learn stuff, you know? You don't know if it's not gonna work unless you try it. I mean, maybe there are some people who can kind of figure out that in their head, but I'm not one of those. I've gotta actually see it happen in front of me. I know, I'm literally sitting here going, I feel like I should just wipe this all off. It's not like, you know, it was a detrimental part of the pattern. I don't know if I wanna dedicate the time to it. Yeah, I think if I chose, like, a different spot on the ornament, it could have worked, but I didn't. My goal is to have some available most of the time, yes. If I'm out of stock of one, then I won't restock it until I place another pigment order, which I won't always know when that's happening. Um, but yes, every time I order pigments, I'll try to restock the ones that I already have, or at least some of them are the ones that sell well anyways. So, with the pastel pigments, I also am restocking all of the chameleon pigments. So the pastels will obviously get packed up first and sent out, and then I'll slowly package up the pastels or the chameleons. So yes, they're not going to be as easy of a restock as other things, but yes, I will try. Okay, next question. Where did I put my chalk marker? Help. Found it. Yeah, what? We weren't even doing anything. What are you talking about? We're starting this for the first time. Ooh, I shook this one up too much. A nice clean surface. Yeah, sometimes it's just easier to just wipe it away. I just use triple thick. You could resin them, but that's just like a whole process. Like you need to get a tumbler spinner and all that kind of stuff to get a nice, smooth, shiny, perfect resin coat. You can't just paint resin on and hope that it's not going to move around on you. I know. We have been putting a lot of time into the wood ornaments recently. So, starting in March, so this month, we're gonna do or that we're gonna switch every so we're doing ornaments every week. 5 ornaments a week until the end of June, and then we're pretty much like full force into ornament season starting in July. But until then, every week we're doing ornaments. Every other week it's these ones, and then the next week it'll be the wood ones, and then it'll be these ones, and then it'll be the wood ones. She is and she isn't. So she developed a pretty bad like reaction to resin, and she's had it for a while, and she's kind of just been dealing with it. But um it's gotten really bad. So she can't really be around uncured epoxy resin, like, at all, even if she's wearing long sleeve clothing and gloves and the respirator and all that. Basically, once you develop that contact dermatitis kinda allergy, you're kinda just screwed. So, um, so originally, when Resin Rockers was kind of first, doing their stuff, their resin really wasn't the greatest for tumblers. But she did try I guess she has a resin right now, that's good, but she's just really busy, and she's even considering kind of getting out of the tumbler business, because she just doesn't find joy in it anymore. So, I don't know. She is still kinda making them, but not nearly as much as she used to, no. No, yeah. So if she, has to do tumblers, she has to, like, do what she needs to in her craft basement, and then once she applies the epoxy, she's out of there for the entire day pretty much. And so, like, she can't really since most of her tumblers need different layers, they need more than 1 layer, like, she couldn't I mean, I guess she could, but, like, having to make time for that in the morning before she left for work and then do it when she got home, like, it's just, so she's just busy. Yeah, and they're just not selling like they used to, so she just doesn't really, she's not really in it anymore. Even though they're beautiful, people just the Tumblr phase is I mean, the Tumblr world is oversaturated, so unless you're, like, doing something crazy different, it's kinda hard for buyers to justify it. I mean, obviously, like, if you have your favorite creator, then there's that. And hers are really pretty, and a lot of hers are unique, but the other issue is, like, people aren't buying tumblers because they can just spend the money on a Stanley, or people are doing the sublimated tumblers, and so because they're cheaper, people are buying those, so just, like, the market as a whole is just taking a huge shift, and there's a lot of tumbler people who really aren't doing them anymore. So, I was trying to give her some ideas on things that she could do. Um, yeah, so she was never in the community. She always just kinda did it on her own, and she didn't really post on TikTok either. So, thankfully, she kinda didn't get, you know she didn't get into the Tumblr world, but yeah, the Tumblr world, the glitter world, most of the craft worlds can be a little crazy. Sometimes we experience it in here too, although thankfully, we typically don't really have many issues with that kinda stuff, thankfully. But she does have one of the resins, can't remember if she's tried it or not. Alright, so we got back to the point originally, now we've just gotta figure out what we wanna do. Let's just start how I normally do, we'll do maybe a dot. Ugh, I know. And it's hard because some people expect creators to have, like, that voice, and I simply just don't agree with that in a way. Like, yes, maybe the creators with, like, hundreds of thousands and millions of followers, maybe. But, like, when you're a business, in my opinion, there's absolutely no space to talk about religion and politics. Like, I'm not gonna push my views on you, and I expect you not to push your views on me, because we can all just hang out and enjoy each other's company without that, There's enough bullshit going on everywhere. We need this outlet for us. We need this outlet. And it's just such a hard topic that I just choose to keep it out. Plus, just me in general, I've always not been super involved in politics, so, like, why would I even talk about it if I'm not ready to go down, you know? And to each their own, you know what I mean? But for me personally, I just don't think that there's a space for it here, in my community anyways. Exactly. We watch as an escape, not to have constant reminders of the things that are causing us turmoil. So, because, like, no matter what, like, it's like 50-50. Half of the people are gonna agree with you and half aren't, like, it's just a losing battle. And I just don't care to be involved in that. So, yeah, it's hard, people have really strong opinions, and we're all entitled to them, but, yeah, I just like to keep them chill here. It's getting harder and harder to find, spaces like this. Like, I want everybody to feel welcome, no matter what. You can say your stuff on your own time, but keep it out of my stuff. I'm Switzerland, I'm very neutral. I know, like, people should I mean, most people want an escape, but I think that because it's just all over the place, like, it's just more and more common these days that it's just everywhere. And, yeah, I mean, I've just done this from day one. We really just try to keep the peace in here. Because, like, on both sides, I mean, I've seen it happen to bigger creators, people really, really love watching them, and then as soon as they find out that their views differ from them, it's like, "'Kay, goodbye," and it's like, "Well, I'm still a person," you know? This is no, yeah, Mrs. Waterford. No, no, it's not Mrs. Waterford. What the he no, is it? No, Mrs. Waterford is what the hell? Old Wives' Tale, sorry. Oh, I don't know. Did you see that Doritos came out? Doritos and Ruffles, I think, have a collab going on where like um there are some sour cream and cheddar flavored Doritos, and I think there's also Ruffles that are Dorito flavored. Yeah, the extra flavor blasted cheesy goldfish. Yep, and in my opinion also, the extra toasty, Cheez-Its are the best. I would agree with that. Pineapple does not okay, speaking of pizza, okay, listen to this. I got my friends called me a Karen, but I was nice, so I wouldn't say that I was, doing anything mean. So, we we enjoy Blaze Pizza. If anybody has never been to Blaze Pizza, think of it as like a Chipotle, but, like, you make your own little personal pizza, okay? Well, it's not that little, I eat it twice, like 2 meals, but anyways. So, we go to Blaze pretty often, and I always get the same thing. One of the things about me is that I'm consistent in a lot of ways, and one of the things with my food, if I like something a certain way, I'm gonna go and order it that way every time. I don't change my Starbucks order. I don't, like I get the same thing. So I always get a build your own high rise with pepperoni, black olives, sometimes banana peppers, garlic, whatever. But I love their high rise dough. It's not like Sicilian. It's just like a fluffier pizza dough. And I think it was probably around the holidays, but we got it, and we take home, but this particular time we ate it in the restaurant. And it was like they pre-cooked the high-rise dough, and like I didn't think anything of it at the time because I was like, "Oh, well maybe like they're just busy, right? And this is what they do when it's super busy so that it cooks faster, blah 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 blah." But it did not taste good. Like, when I got it, I was like, "Ooh, it's, like, extra crispy. It doesn't have that, like, fluffy, chewy texture." Like, I just didn't like it, and I told Scott, I was like, "Oh, I hope they don't do this, like, all the time, because like, ugh, I don't like the way it tastes." So, that was a couple months ago. So, we went back, or we went yesterday, and I order my high rise, and the guy pulls out a piece of, like, the cooked dough, like, it's already flattened, it's cooked, and I go, "Oh, I'm sorry. Can I have like a fresh pressed piece of high-rise dough?" And the kid, he was newer, he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Like, this is just how we do it now." And I like kind of was like, "Oh, like you guys don't have any like you guys won't do fresh dough anymore for the high rise? Like you don't have any in the back?" Like I came from the food service industry. I know that they have stuff in the back. And so he kind of was like, like not uncomfortable, but when a customer kind of doesn't just go, "Oh, okay then," like sometimes it catches you off guard. So the guy that was sitting next to him was like, "Oh no, I can go back. I'll get you some." And so he comes back out and he presses a piece for me and I go, "I'm really sorry. Like I've had it this way before and I just really don't like it. I think it completely changes everything about the pizza." And he was like, "No, I totally agree with you." He's like, That's just the way our new manager has us doing it." So I was like, "Oh man," and they were super nice, like great customer service, like didn't it wasn't an issue. But the more I thought about it and I was like thinking about what he said, because both of them agreed with me. They were like, "Yeah, it's so much better when it's fresh." Um, I started thinking about how like if I, as the manager at Chipotle, for example, if I decided to make a change and it wasn't something that like corporate was okay with, and my like boss found out, like I wouldn't be doing that anymore? And so I kind of found it a little hard to believe that this would have been coming down from corporate because it's a quality change that isn't in the best way, so most corporate places are not gonna be okay with that change, right? So I was like, "This probably didn't come straight down from corporate. This is probably just the manager trying to, like, cook the pizzas faster and get stuff out faster, and he's not caring about the quality going down." So I put in a little, like, feedback, like, I didn't, like, do, like, 0 stars, like, I just, customer feedback for this store, And I basically told my experience and I was like, please don't do this. The crew said it was like, something that came down from the management, but like if this isn't a corporate thing, like please don't do this. It's completely like just changing it. And like your pizza is so good, but like I don't like it this way. So I felt like my friends were calling me a Karen, but like, I don't even know why I told you guys the story. There was a reason. Oh, pineapple on pizza. Yeah. So I was like, don't mess with my pizza. I might not speak up about a lot of things, but I will speak up when you mess with my food. Don't try me. Good night, Sherry. This is a Christmas ornament, or just an ornament, I guess. But I got a text right away, and I don't know if it was the GM or just customer service, but they were like, "Hey, Jenna, like, thanks for your response. Thanks for being a loyal customer. We'll definitely take your feedback, and kind of like learn from it, basically." And I was like, "Oh, so like that probably wasn't supposed to be that way." Oh man, mellow mushroom. I haven't been to it. Well, we went to one in uh Tennessee. So, like, kind of recently within the last few years, but before that, the last time I was at a Mellow Mushroom, I was a kid. We were in North Carolina. And, I think I got pizza there. I don't know what else I would have gotten, but Mellow Mushroom. I'm surprised that they're still open, but I mean, I guess not. I guess they're just not everywhere. Their pizza is really good. Maybe, there was one in Tennessee and one in North Carolina, but those are the only 2 I know of. Like, we don't have that here, but it's like a normal restaurant. Like, I think pizza is their thing, but they've got other things too. It's like this restaurant is super, like, hippie, colorful, just crazy looking. Um, but yeah, I don't know. It was, definitely a fun restaurant to go to, which is one of the reasons we went when we went down to, Pigeon Forge. Because we were like, "Oh, this restaurant, like, I haven't had this restaurant in years, like, there's one here, like, let's freaking go." I mean, I'm not surprised, the food was delicious. The pizza was really, really good. We got a few different pizzas, we all, like, split it, it was yummy. Interesting. Interesting, there's an upcharge just for a Hawaiian pizza? Yeah, yeah, I mean, I'm a creature of habit, period. I get the same like, I got coffee the other day because I forgot to, like, turn my ice machine on. I didn't feel like waiting for my ice machine to make ice, but, I got I went to 7 Brew, and I don't know, my order experience was way different than it has been before. I think she was a manager of some sort, but instead of, like, just being like, "Hi, what would you like?" She, like, flips the iPad around, and you can see all of the orders that we've made under my phone number. She goes, "Would you like to try anything different today?" And I was like, nope. Just just a large sweet and salty with an extra shot." And she was like, "Any cold foam?" And I'm like, nope." And she was like, "Okay, did you want anything else?" Nope, just the normal, thanks. So we went once. It was the girls' trip. It was me and Kayla and the other Jenna and a couple girls that we don't talk to anymore. But it was the first time we all had met and we made like a whole trip out of it. It was fun. We went for Tumblr Invasion and we did like that event and then there was like, we had a couple extra days there and we just kind of went around. We went to the Titanic Museum. We didn't do a lot. There's a ton of things to do there. It's very cool. Oh, you're close to Boone. Boone is very near and dear to my heart. I love Boone. But yeah, the Mellow Mushroom and Blowing Rock, I think is I don't know if it's still there, but that's the one that I grew up going to. Maybe. It depends on how much pigment you add into your mixture. Yeah, oh man, I grew up, or not grew up, well, I would go there multiple times a year. We have a farmhouse up the street from Tweetsie. So we used to go to the ghost train every year. Oh, I love, love Boone. We haven't been there for a while though. I did, I know. I was gone for like a whole, probably at least a week. Yeah. Yep, we could hear Tweetsie from like up the road. Um, it was just so many good memories there. The house is falling apart because nobody lives there most of the time. We just said we were going to the farm. And they would turn the water on for us, you know, before we went down. And we had a creek next to the house, so we would play in it all day long until our parents told us to come inside. It was just so much fun. So many good memories at Boone. The last time I went was in 2018. And then my mom's best friend's family, like they were, like, they're like family. My mom's best friend passed away in 2019. So we haven't gone since because it's just, you know, she got married there. Like it was just, one of those things where it's just weird to go without her. But I do want to go back. I don't think we'll ever stay at the farm again, but I do want to go back. Oh, thank you. I got them done for a concert I went to. But amazing times growing up, something that I won't ever forget. How's it going? They got pretty slammed. There was definitely a lot of water damage. There were a couple places that got really, really damaged. Because Jude, I don't know if Judy's still Judy, are you still in here? There she is. Judy said that there were a bunch of places that just had a lot of water damage. I mean, even Tweetsie got pretty screwed up. Like they canceled like the ghost train. Um, I think for the entire season, which is sad. And I think they reopened for like the Christmas festivities. Oh, of course I'll let you know if I ever go back. I would love to go back, but I don't know. It's so pretty down there. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with this design. We're just kind of putzing. These flowers remind me of the SpongeBob flowers. Yeah, yeah, there were a lot of places that got so much damage. Um, my cousin, he lived. I can't remember if he's moving back. Him and his wife got divorced, but he was in North Carolina. I don't know, I can't remember where, but like close to him, a town that was very close to him got really, really wrecked. And he was talking about how like so sad it was and everything was gone and it's just mm, so sad. Yep. Oh, really? Oh man. I know that Boone is a lot different than what I remember. Even when I went back in 2018, I was like, there's a Chipotle here? Since when? Like I remember Walmart, Harris Tweeter, Bojangles, like that's it, Well, this definitely turned out a lot different than I was expecting. I don't know. Let's see, what else do I want to do on this? I don't know. What happens if I do this with white? Oh, hey, I forgot about the bee. Let's look at it. It's ready for yellow. Not quite ready for black though, but we could kind of do it on this one. So I think what I would do is um I'd probably make this blackish. It just depends on the background that you're doing it on, you know what I mean? Because obviously if you're doing it on a black background, then doing this all in black isn't going to show up. But if you're doing it on a non-black background, I'd probably do a lot of this. in black. Like if you were to add like a little circle here, I'd probably make that black because isn't their head's black, right? Or you could put like a little rhinestone. How cute would that be? Instead of making a dot, just put a rhinestone there. But let's pretend that this is yellow. I would just do a couple stripies. And you could do horizontal stripes like this, or if you wanted to make him look fuzzy, you could probably like go like that a few times, but I'm just gonna do a couple horizontal stripes. It would be cool if you did like either a yellow glitter, like a gold glitter, or maybe even like a hollow black glitter. But anyways. So that the other colors would be yellow, right? And then you could do like a little rhinestone here, or like a sparkly black dot, or like a bliss drop or something. And then these you could color in with extreme, the hologram extreme glitter. You could do plumpy dots. Like hold on, where is it? Can I reach or do I have to stand up? Let's see. Come on, fingers. You can do. Like you could do a plumpy dot to add some like extra dimension for the wings. Like this is just like a sparkly white Nouveau, right? But you could do like Mirage with bliss drops, but you could add like a little bloop. There's so many things you could do with them, you know. You just gotta be a little creative. Gotta be a little creative. But yeah, I mean, and you can add their little, they don't even have to be white. You could add their little antennas. This one, when I colored it in, the stinger kind of went away, but you can give them a little stinger. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of ways that you could do with the bee. You just gotta play around a few times. Yay! That's so good to know. Be creative. All right. Bot fan retreat t-shirt. Oh yeah, that'd be cute. That would be cute, Paula. Yeah, I'll have to think about it. Oh, speaking of this, let's get some sparkles on this. Oh man, let me think of one. And by think of one, let me look at one on Google. When No, let's do this one. What is small, black and yellow, and drops things? A fumblebee. When do bees get married? When they found their honey. How cute. Yay, you're welcome. I think actually I want to do the bigger tool. I'll make this whole one shiny because that was the original plan. Just add in some sparkles. But this one I'll actually glue like a little metal bee charm to it once I varnish it and everything. That'll be the last step. Oh, I cracked myself up. Yeah, I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I don't know if I'm gonna put it in the middle or along a flower. I haven't decided yet. It looks like this. If I can pick it up with my nails, hold on. We'll glue like a little bee on this somewhere. It'd be so cute. You know I gotta add these sparkles. Aren't they pretty? They're one of the new tools. I did color them in, but you could leave them just line work if you wanted to. Isn't it pretty? So pretty. I kind of want to do another bee ornament, or not bee, ladybug ornament. I love that one. That one's like one of my favorites so far. But we gotta finish this one. I don't really know. Oh, that's right. I was like gonna try something on this one. Hopefully I didn't let this white dry too much. My thought is like, why don't we just, maybe I won't now. I don't know if that's gonna flow like I thought it was going to. Oh, nope, let's not do that. Okay, wait, we'll try it one more time, but I don't think I'm gonna like that. Get out of here. It's probably like the wrong time to use this tool. It's probably gonna slip and slide all over the place, but you know, we'll try it. I probably should have done this green, but you know, we're gonna roll with it and just see what happens. I don't know. We're just playing with some of the new tools on this ornament. I think I'll want to try this at some point, kind of sticking upwards, because obviously that's kind of the point of this tool, but it's hard getting the hang of like making sure I can press down all the way but not let the tool slide. I'm gonna go back in and fix a couple, make some of them just a little bigger. And fix that one too. Oh. Well, the spring tools, both of them are already kind of set. Production has started. Um, you know, we did kind of discuss like a little umbrella and, you know, things like that, but it might be too late for that now. Or I guess we didn't really discuss an umbrella, we just kind of thought about it. Maybe we'll do like a dot in between them, kind of pull it together like that. I almost dropped the ornament out of my hands. That wouldn't have been good. There's gonna be a little one up here. I kind of brought it together a little bit. All right. Put that aside. Oh, cute. I'm gonna do another ladybug. Let's do it on this one. Well, I want to do another ladybug. We might not want to, but I want. Yay! All the goodies. It was a busy weekend and start to the week. I ran out of boxes. It was a time. Hello. How's it going? So. Oh man, I'm sorry. I had, as most of you guys know, a tiny bit of a health panic, but all is well. I know we were kind of discussing it at the end on Tuesday. All is good. Got a good call yesterday. Thank goodness. So the anniversary set is was exclusive. Um there is the early release set. That one will come out in June. Um USPS broke a handful of sets, so I still do have some. I'm just waiting for replacements. But I have already started like a line of people, well, one, if people need a replacement, um, or like people who were actively trying to purchase on the over the weekend and like couldn't. Those people got first dibs, and I've been just kind of keeping my eyes and ears out, and whatever, if I have some extras, I'll reach out to each person who is on my little list on my phone. But since they were exclusive and marketed as such, I feel like it would probably be wrong to like sell them again. There was 100 that were made, so there will be 100 that will be sold. But I'm just I need to wait for some replacements on some. It kind of does. Yeah, I was painting yesterday and got a phone call, and I was like, this might be important. And it was, and I like, panicked, and then she was like, everything is good. And I was like, oh, thank freaking God. She's like, yep, so we'll see you in 6 weeks. And I'm like, okay, cool. See you. But it's kind of nice to not have like that just looming worry. Like as much as I tried to kind of just ignore it and be like, listen, you don't know what's going to happen. You might just be worrying for no reason. It was really hard to just be like, well, what if my worries are, actually like going to happen, Health scares are not fun, and when you're someone like me with pretty profound health anxiety, um, it's not fun at all. So, okay, so we have, it's called a groovy set, and it's only has the peace sign, but, due to the circumstances of the weekend, if you know what I mean. We thought a middle finger and an I love you was great. So I don't know where that those are gonna fit. I don't know if we're just gonna do a sign language set. I don't know. It's still very much in the works. In fact, while I'm thinking about it, I didn't swatch the two that I got today. She sent me three prototype tools. One of them was just an add-on to like a change for the better. And then these two she just made. So there's no like real plan for these yet. She just um she just made them and sent them to me. So this is the I love you tool. I think my feedback on that is that the fingers need to be just a little shorter, but I like the spacing between the fingers. That looked weird, don't. Yeah, I think the fingers need to be just a little shorter on that one. And then this one, I think this one's the middle finger. I might be wrong, but I think this one's the middle finger. Let's see. Oh, I didn't cover the paint enough. I feel like, I don't know if she's listening or watching. I think that for this one, it needs to be more, let's see if I can draw it. I think it needs to be more like, let's do like the original kind of shape, right? And then I feel like they're kind of going down. Like I feel like this one and then these two, whatever. Well, I'm kind of spacing it. They all need to be straight. And then you've got the one going up like that. Something like that. Instead of them kind of going like that, if you know what I mean. And then these need to be shortened a tad. But the other one's good. The peace sign, that one's good. We know that one works. Like, I think the peace sign is amazing, but she spent a lot of time perfecting that one. These were just very, like, very new, so she hasn't put much work into them yet, just enough to get them done. But the peace sign looks great, doesn't it? Oh, good. Let me look. Hold on. Where is it? Yeah. It's how do I do a middle? Oh, maybe how do you guys do a middle finger? Do you guys go like that? Do you go like this? Yeah, I don't we'll have to figure it out. But yeah, that it's promising. We just got to do a few tweaks. And then this lotus, we added the bottom part to it. So hard to do this on paper. But it didn't originally have this part. It was kind of just open right here. So we added I went a little heavy, but you guys can see kind of what that is. So we'll figure it out. We'll putz with them a little bit. I mean, this one's great. These two will need some small changes, but yeah, I think I just go like this. I don't really flip people off very often though. It doesn't like my it doesn't happen like I can't do it quickly. Oh yeah, that's true. But I feel like I leave my thumb out. That is true. Yeah. Well, where does that swatch? It is kind of the opposite side of the hand. I think there needs to be a thumb, maybe. Because the peace sign, I feel like is this. We're looking at it this way. I don't know. But yeah, we were just kind of playing around with it. Yeah, exactly. Yep, the thumb like the I love you. Exactly. They are fun, yeah. So, I mean, you guys know we always have things in our minds. But the things that kind of come first are like if they're seasonal, obviously those kind of have more of a time limit. Time limit? Time something. Oh, okay. Well, they like the I love you, so maybe we try and think of something with that. Yeah, especially with the colors, huh? Time frame, yes. That's the word. That's the word. Stuck my hand in black paint. Dory, while you're here, which I did not. Oops. I don't know if this is just my tool, like a little blip on my tool, but there's not a break here, but there's a break here that's missing. I think this needs to be connected. If we can just make sure that it prints that way, that would be wonderful. Oh yeah, she's touching up some machines. They're getting some work done. Okay, there's a bubble in my black paint that's like causing me trouble. It's not a big deal for me right now because I'm just going back through and fixing it, but that damn bubble. I need to pop it in my paint thing, but I'm being lazy. She obviously had some practice before her and I started working together. But it's been 2 years with us, so I'm just gonna go back in, add that little piece back in. All the ideas, right? I'm thankful I have Dory in my life because I don't think I could handle all of this and add the 3D printing, designing, packaging, store like all the stuff. Like her and I, we split the job pretty well. I couldn't do it without her. I like to fill in this part, make their head completely, one. Sometimes with these line work tools, guys, you see me coloring them in. Would it make sense to have it as a dot? Like in theory, yes. However, the reason it doesn't do that is because if we made it as a dot, it would like not form the shape as well. So sometimes you'll have to go in and color it in. But it's for the best interest in the long run. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, maybe if like, we only had like 5 different sets, but at this point, we have I don't even know how many at this point. Yeah. Oh my gosh. We have been talking and planning like all day. Um, Next month is gonna be so much fun. If anybody's close to Pittsburgh, we're having our little dot meetup, and there's actually a bunch of us going. The number just keeps on growing, and I am super excited. Yes, it's during the NFL draft weekend. We didn't know that when we set the dates, but it's fine. We'll have a lot of things to do. We're just gonna kind of stay out of the city as much as we can. That's just a little stone throw. Yeah, we have some people even flying in, which is crazy. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We've gotta solidify a couple plans, like, a space for, like, all day Saturday, we wanna, like, have a space locked down where we can paint and craft and, eat and just hang out. Probably have some, like, games and stuff like that. Um, one of the days, either Friday night or Sunday, I don't know, we were thinking about going and painting some pottery with our dotting tools. Obviously, that would be something that, like, I'd have to pick up and we'd, like, ship out, mail the finished products, whenever they're done. We're thinking about that. Obviously, like, we're taking Paula shopping because Paula needs to go to Hobby Lobby and, um, all the stores. So we're gonna be spending some time shopping. We're just gonna have a good time just spending time together. That's okay. This won't be the last, I'm sure. I'm sure we'll all have so much fun that we'll be like, "Gotta do it again next year." But we'll make sure to take lots of pictures and stuff. Ugh, frickin' Verizon. I was imagining, I was like, "Oh my gosh, anywhere we go, we're just gonna be a little horde of us. We're just gonna all be in the same place at once. It's gonna be so funny." I'm sorry. That's unfortunate for, obviously a couple of reasons, but it always sucks when there's like some stupid thing that happens that just, the people who are responsible won't take responsibility for. Yeah. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so glad I did this yellow. I did white on the other one, which I love that one, but the original plan for this specific one was that it would have a daisy. And I didn't do it on the other one because I did this part white. That should have been yellow. We So I grew up with Verizon, but ever since Scott and I have been together, we've had pretty much everything but. Now we're with like Comcast slash like Xfinity, which we have our internet, our TV, all that through there. We recently added our phone plans, and they run off of Verizon towers, I believe. So I think our service is better, but than like T-Mobile and stuff. But this one is Route 4. Is a holographic-ish fine green. I'm sorry. And you don't think that they're gonna figure it out, at any point? Oh, I totally missed that comment. Yeah, do tell, do tell. So we have a set, like, it's gonna be, like, different, like, birds and stuff. Like, there's an owl and a hummingbird, and I think is there a phoenix? No. What are they? Owl, hummingbird, eagle, cardinal, blue jay, woodpecker. Ah, dang it. Well, that sucks. Well, it won't be this month. I know that. It won't be this month. I can't, I haven't talked to her about it this month at all since we've had a couple other things kind of a little bit more high priority. I know that she had a lot done, but we were kind of playing around with a few things. We were doing a whale tail. There will be, eventually, Bev. Didn't you did you hmm, if you should probably check your mail. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes the print like, the ideas are there, but the prints, like, they don't always translate the way that we want them to, and it takes a lot of time to, like, get them to where we want. I don't know if you were in here the other day, and I think it's very much a, uh, target audience kinda thing, but I had a few people, like, tell me that it was a good idea, but I don't like, to me, I don't know, like, I wouldn't use it because it's not, like, for me, but someone, had suggested, I think on Tuesday, like, something with, like, a crawfish and, ew, excuse me, that's not how I say that. I was just going off. A crayfish, but I know you guys say crawfish. Crawfish and what was the other thing? crawfish. There was one other thing you guys said. I don't remember, but someone else was like, "That's a great idea." And I'm like, "Oh." Well, like, maybe we could do, like, a lobster. Damn it, that's stupid. Ugh. The neck of the ornament really screwed me up. Oh, I never wiped that off. Uh-oh. Hello. These are ornaments. Well, they will be anyways. I think we were playing around. Were we playing around with a crab in a sea set? I can't remember. That was one of them. Oh, yeah. I bet that's really pretty. Oh, they kinda do. That was very much unintentional, but they kinda do. Alright, I'm gonna have to do this on my own, which is no big deal. I don't think we can probably figure it out. Let's fix this dot first. Didn't even realize that the first time I did this. They do look like they're on a leaf. How cute. Yeah, oh yeah. I can only imagine. I mean, I get it because like when I think of something, sometimes I just have to do the design or the element a couple times before I get it the way that I want. Because I can't really visualize it in my head. I've got to see it done. It really has. The hard part though with the outline is even in flex, it can be a little fragile sometimes, which obviously, we will take care of that. But that's kind of been our problem. The flex as a whole is great, but sometimes still, like even with the regular style filament, fragile is just fragile. There are some things that just need it's kind of hard to get them perfect. And there's only so much you can like infill if you want it to be a certain size. But yeah, overall, the outlines has so much helped the squish factor. And, it just helps you kind of be a little bit even more creative because now you get to go in and add your own little details to everything, which is fun. Ah, I got you. Yeah, because the one has the bubble, or not the bubble, the space, and the other one doesn't. So I didn't know if it was like a break in the design. Anytime like it gets a little paint bubble, since I'm already in the mindset of checking my tool before I stamp, If there is a little bubble, I just pop it with my dotting tool and then it's all good. Too far away from me, unfortunately. She's in Wisconsin. Where are my tweezers? I mean, these are tweezers, but they're not the tweezers I wanted. But they worked. I love these ladybugs. They're so cute. I'm so glad we're doing them. I got some tweezers from Kayla's mystery. I think they were the boo bags, I'm pretty sure is where they came from. They weren't these tweezers. Oh, they're not even, oh, here they are. These came in Kayla's boo bags last year. They're amazing. They're so tiny. As long as you wipe them off and you don't get them all crusty. And I remember having quite a few of them, but of course I can only find one right now. Go figure. Doubtful since it's already Thursday. She has not finished them, finished printing them, and there's no way we can get them to me on time, I'm sure. I would if I would be willing to bet it's going to be in a week or so. Um and I feel like even a week is pushing it. The goal is to get them out before the end of the month, but so there's a yeah, she's busy, but then we have to ship them to me, unfortunately. I would love to have said yes, though. But the anniversary sets, and the mystery, those were pretty top priority the last few weeks, trying to get all those done in good, shape and shipped off to me in time, which they came in perfectly just in the nick of time because, I think I got them Thursday. And 2 out of the 3 boxes were originally supposed to arrive on Friday, and I was panicking, but they all came Thursday, so everything worked out. I was like, "How am I gonna do my drop if I don't have any?" Because whenever I get tools in, I don't just post whatever's in the box. I mean, I do if I can, but I go through them all and, try and make sure, like, I can pick out if USPS, like, damaged them in transit before I post broken ones, obviously, because I don't wanna do that. So I have to go through every set and try and, like, look at them and make sure that they're all in good condition. Sometimes I miss it. I miss 1 or 2 small things and I won't realize until I'm packing it and double checking again, but for the most part, before I drop any tools, I have to go through them all. So, unless they're like, ovals and stuff, those typically we don't have any issues with like there's not really small pieces that could break off. But when we have the sets that are super tiny and stuff with lots of little details, I've got to go through every single one before I post them. I know. I was like, "Whoa!" But, the doc gods were watching. What's he doing? No, that's okay. That's just how it is. We would have pivoted and everything would have been fine. Where I'm, you know me, very easygoing. Shit happens. Machines always tend to go down and have troubles whenever you don't want them to, right? That's just what happens. I mean, to be honest, I always plan for something to not go as planned, just because when it does go as planned, then you're like, "Woohoo!" But if it doesn't, then you're not shocked, right? Because that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Like, most of the time, even on wedding days, things don't go perfect. No matter how much planning goes into it. Oh, no. Hopefully, it's just, like, 1 and not all of that. I mean, it sucks that there's any, but hopefully, if there are broken ones, it's just, like, 1 of them. I don't know if your Hobby Lobby is like mine, um, but if something breaks in an online order and you take it into the store, they'll be like, "Sorry, you gotta take it up with the online team. We can't help you," which is really frustrating. I don't know why they do that. I don't know if it's just my store, or if that's just, like, the way they do it as a company, but hopefully for your sake, it's an easy thing. I think I've only gotten my stash jars shipped once, and they arrived fine, but I try and buy, them if they're on sale. I usually grab a couple. I know that's not always possible, though. Sometimes they're all out of stock in store. Thanks. Sometimes you're not close to a Hobby Lobby. Here I go, filling up the negative space because I just can't help myself. I know. Hobby Lobby is one of those, and I mean, they give us so many reasons to just give them the middle finger. But yeah, they're one of those companies, like, they just don't care, because they know people are going to continue to shop there and spend money. Like, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird there. Anytime I've had an issue, they've not helped me. And they know me there, but it's not that they don't want to help. They're always like, we can't, we can't. Corporate says no, which I think is lame. But I get it. I get it. It was funny the other day when we went. Scott and I went. I think it was probably Friday because he was off. Yeah, because he's off Sunday and they're closed. And my favorite cashier, she's just a freaking ray of sunshine. She hates her job, but I fucking love her. She's so funny. Like, she's really nice to me, so like I don't ever have an issue with her, but you can just tell that she's one of those people that just like hates their job. She's always got some type of, I don't want to say attitude. Maybe she's just got really dry sense of humor. I don't know, but she always makes me giggle, and she kind of lets down her guard whenever she's ringing me up. So, and maybe it's just because I treat her like a freaking person. That could be why she likes me. Because I'm sure she gets bullshit from customers all day long. But anyways, so we pulled up and Scott likes to listen to his music very loud in the car and our windows were down because it was nice. And she was sitting in her car with her door open and she looks over with just like this look. And she didn't realize it was, like, me. So I get out of the car and I, like, walk up to her. I said, "Oh, are you going home or are you on break?" And she goes, "Oh, I'm done. I'm done for the day." And I was like, "Good, you deserve it. Enjoy the weather." And then she goes to Scott, "Honey, isn't that music's gonna make you deaf?" And he goes, "I hope so." And she goes, "Oh my god." She's just the best. Hopefully when Paula comes to Hobby Lobby with us, hopefully she's working. I don't usually go on the weekends, so I never know. I know she works, I think, on Tuesdays and maybe Wednesdays. Can't remember what day she works, but hopefully she's there. I love her and her miserable ass. She's great. All right, well, I know most of these aren't dry yet, but we're gonna just carefully do as I say, not as I do. Wait for your freaking paint to dry, please. Yeah, I'm sure they deal with so much bullshit on a daily basis. I mean, it's not their fault that they have to type everything in and, they seem to have Hobby Lobby seems to have some pretty annoying rules. It's not the cashier's fault. Oh, yeah, she's a little bit older. She's probably in her like I mean, I guess my mom is in her 60s now. Um Yeah, I mean, she's definitely, on the older end, and I think that she probably works because she doesn't just wanna sit at home all day, um, oh my god, she's so funny, though, I love her. She's the type of cashier that if you're an asshole to her, she'll, like, give it right back. She does not care. Oh, I did, yes, I did. I almost thought I didn't. Yeah, I did a couple today, so let's see, I'll have to read them again because I don't remember exactly the one I said. They were bee related. Hmm, what were they? There were 2 of them. The first one was, "What is small, black and yellow, and drops things?" A fumblebee. And then the other one that I did, it said, "When do bees get married? When they found their honey." So cute. My watch is like, "Charge me." Don't worry, I'll charge you after I get off my live. Relax. Aren't they? There's actually some really cute ones. Um, what what kind of gum do bees chew? Bumble gum. What do you call a bee that works for the government? A politician? What is a bee's favorite haircut? A buzz cut. Oh man, those are good ones. Buzz cut. Yeah, so we did a couple of these. So the first one that we ever did was this one. This was the first one. It has some tulips. And I originally wanted to do the daisies, but I did the white walking dots and I felt like I couldn't do the daisy here. So I changed it and did one of the closed tulips with some leaves. And then we did this one. So we have two separate types of ladybugs in this set. So you've got the closed wing ones, and then you've got these ones where the wings are open. So both are cute. We also have two different types of tulips in this set too. You got the closed tulips and the open tulips. Now I colored both of these in, so they're all like line work, and I just decided to block color them in, but you could leave them on their own too. But this one, eventually, when I varnish it anyways, this one will have I did. You can't really see it, but it's extreme glitter, so it's like the yellow glitter on top. But when I varnish it, I'll probably like put a bee like somewhere. I don't know, maybe not. It's kind of hard to see with my fingers, but it might be cute. Or maybe we'll like put it here. I don't know. But yeah, so well, I would say we hit our minimum. We definitely have 5 done. We have 6 technically. So this was the other one we did on Tuesday. We were playing around with a butterfly. Super cute and springy. I want to try this on a darker ornament too. Maybe I should have done purple wings for it to show up better, but I still love it. I think it's real adorable. Obsessing over the ladybug ornaments though. I think that pattern, this pattern is here to stay for sure. I think I'm gonna do it quite often. Love it. I mean, both of them are cute. I mean, let's be real, but love the ladybug pattern. I'm excited to come up with, I really like this one too. I'm excited to come up with some fun patterns with the new tools for spring. We're gonna get those out as soon as we can for you guys. We're printing, and just, work, 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 work. Okay, so tomorrow is Friday. That means I'm off during the day, but I'll be on at night. We will be on TikTok tomorrow night, so I'll see you guys over there. Um, and Saturday, if I don't see you guys tomorrow, Saturday night is a little bit up in the air. Um, we're celebrating Scott's brother's birthday on Saturday, like, we're going out to dinner and stuff. Not sure, if I'll be home, by 9:30ish, so depending on what time we get home will depend on if I pop on or not, I'm not really sure. But I'll be on during the day. We might move that live from 2 to 5 to, like, 1 to 4 so that I have time to, like, kinda clean up and not look like a bum when we go see his family. So, anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow night on TikTok. Thanks for hanging out with me. Goodbye.